Hello, and today I'm going to be showcasing how to use Nixia for Dead by Daylight. Now, Nixia is a unlocker. It also has some additional features which I will be showcasing best I can. So all we're going to do start off is just open up Nixia Unlocker. Now this should take a second to open up. Then you'll be greeted by the login page where you sign in. Now there are two separate options. There is Permanent Unlocker and Temporary Unlocker. We're going to be focusing on the Temporary Unlocker today. However, the Permanent Unlocker, it just remains across game sessions rather than having to re-unlock everything every time. So we're gonna just quickly select Temporary Unlocker, and you get into the dashboard. Now it's just as simple as you got the account spoofer to start off with. This is a spoofer. It is only visual. It doesn't actually change any of your stats. And then you get your player name, which actually does change in game. And everyone else will see whatever you put in there. There is no restrictions on what you can put in there, as I have tested. Experimental features. Now there are a few different experimental features, such as an FOV changer and stretched resolution. There is also an AutoSkillcheck function and an in-game overlay. Now this in-game overlay, which you will see once we've loaded into the game, has all the information about your lobby info, who you're against, all that kind of thing. It also shows you any extra information you might have turned on available. The FOV changer obviously changes your FOV, and the auto skill check will do skill checks for you. You can make the skill checks be more legit, but they are less effective because they won't always be great skill checks. I've got it set to just be straight up skill checks all the time. Then moving on to the unlocker, so you can obviously unlock all your skins, your characters, charms, cards and banners, inventory. You can also spoof your lobby so it looks like a previous event. You can disable game logs, you can put on an account spoofer, unlink your sets, even remove Xbox sensors, disable kill switches, and you also have stream snipers. And then this is where you turn on your experimental features. And you've got your friends manager, so you can add friends to your list, so you can stream snipe them, you can join games with them, all sorts of different things. Then you've got your lobby info, so it shows you all the information about your lobby, such as your lobby MMR, which server you are in, the position in the queue, and roughly how long it will be until you get into your game, as well as obviously all the players in the game, and you can choose to skip or join matches. There's also the stream sniper, where you can export or import other people's stream snipe lists, and it just allows you to get into the games of streamers, YouTubers, friends, whoever you decide to set up for the stream sniper. And then lastly is the save editor. Now the save editor, it lets you change all of the items, offerings, perks, add-ons, and character levels you have. So you can select individual different numbers and add-ons and perks and everything for each individual killer and survivor as well. You can also generate a randomized or pre-selected profile, including a full profile, which gives you just everything unlocked, plus a set amount of items that will last you for longer than you ever need. And you can also import other people's save files. It is just as simple as clicking import save file and then clicking on the file that you want to import. So we'll start off here by going to start unlocker. Now I'm not going to use the SSL bypass. We are going to be opening through Epic Games, purely because if you open through Epic Games or Microsoft Store, you can use different characters that you don't already own, whereas if you're on Steam, you cannot use characters that you don't own. But if you do want to use Steam, it does work all the same. The only difference you need to do is just click use SSL bypass, and then unlocking characters won't work, but you can still use skins, charms, everything else. And then once you've clicked on Start Unlocker, it gives you your option to choose which game platform you want to load up. So Epic Games is what we're using today. Click Start Game, and then it'll take a second to load up your game. And as you can already see on this menu, you can tell the FOV and stretch resolution is working because the symbol for the Dead by Daylight is a lot smaller than usual. And then once you've loaded into game, obviously you can see that my FOV is working. I can better demonstrate that by opening the unlocker once again. I go to experimental, and as I change, you can see it change in lifetime. Turn it straight back off, and turn stretch resolution off if you want to. But I just think it looks better and is easier to play with looping on Survivor with the higher FOV. Now if I go back to the lobby info, similar to what you can see up in the top left here on this overlay, you can see all the information about the lobby you're currently going to be in, or the queue you're going to be in. And you can see that I have plenty of every item, plenty of every perk, every single add-on for each item, and then every single offering as well. On top of that, you got all different customizations, as well as every single survivor unlocked at the maximum rank. And this is the exact same for killers. So if I just swap over to killer, then as you can see once again, I've got every single perk unlocked, every single add-on unlocked, and every single offering unlocked, as well as every single killer, including every DLC killer, every DLC survivor, everyone at P100, and they're all ready to use. So obviously if I go to a new animatronic character, and then I click to play,
What is this?
you can now see it's updated to Europe Ireland EU West 1 server. It is also found a lobby already and is joining that lobby. And it shows you the MMR of the lobby, who the killer is, which obviously it's the animatronic because I am the killer. And it works just fine. And it is just as simple as that. Very easy to use. If you don't understand any of the features, then when you're looking through all the different features of the unlocker, if you just hover over each individual pop-up, it does actually show you which pop-up means what, and it gives you a bit more information about every single offer. That is all for this video today. I hope this has helped. Check out the link in the description for our Discord. Join, open a ticket if you want to get Nixia. All the prices are available for 30 days, 90 days, and lifetime. Thank you very much for watching, and have a nice rest of your day.